baby. And then, you know, from there it just got real, you know what I'm saying? You know, she met Grounds, you feel me? You know it's real when you start taking your girlfriend around family.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He was scared of me, my mom.
What?
I don't know why he was scared of me, my mom.
Mom, deuce. I almost peed on myself, bro. I think I almost peed on myself trying to talk to Mom Deuce. Because she was very, like, nonchalant. Like, she went from the front about, like, oh, you my daughter boyfriend? Like, she definitely was on my head. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
She was trying to feel you out.
Yeah. So, that's what that, you know what I'm saying? And,
So, yeah. We had a smooth sailing relationship, y'all. Like, it was smooth. Like, some people probably think, like, it's too good to be true. Something. We rarely argued. We could have an argument or a debate, and 2 seconds later, be like, nothing ever happened. And that was very different from me. So I cherish that.
Yeah. And then
but we got a little too intimate with each other.
Yeah.
And we were doing stuff we ain't had no business doing.
The boom zone.
And
the boom zone.
Of course, you know what happened. I got pregnant in my 12th grade year, because by this time we had dated my 11th grade year. Into your junior year, into my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
So I got pregnant my senior year of high school. And this is where we get personal and transparent, y'all. This is a no judgment zone, because we've dealt with it. We've moved past it.
For sure.
It's a very emotional topic. However, like I said, it's what made me who I am today. And honestly, you can say what you want to say, because I know that I've dealt with it myself. So, I got pregnant in my senior year of high school, and I had to tell him. And then I had to tell my mother. So, when I told you, you remember your reaction?
No, you ain't.
Yeah, he didn't believe me.
No, you ain't. I was like, no, you ain't. And he was like, yes, I am. You want to see the pregnancy test? Like, and then what happened?
I didn't take I knew I was pregnant.
You didn't.
I didn't take a pregnancy test until
you told
I told my mom.
Yeah. When she told Mom Deuce that she was pregnant.
And what?
It was a situation that where we all just had to sit down, you know what I'm saying, and kind of figure out what we thought to be the best decisions for not only just myself but her too, because we were so young. I was 16 and she was 17. And yeah, I was 16. I was 16 and she was 17, and it definitely, I feel like if I could go back and redo it, it wasn't something or a decision that I would have accredited for, but we did decide.
Go get my phone so you can play with it.
We did decide that we would do an abortion.
After speaking to my mom, she was very disappointed. However, she told me that I had to make a decision. And that if we were grown enough to do what we were doing, and not be safe in what we were doing, then I could be grown enough to make a decision as far as what happens now. She was gonna support me to a certain extent, but my mom, she wasn't going to take care of the mistakes that I made. I don't know if that makes sense, but she wasn't going to baby me through the process, because like I said, if I was grown enough to get in this, then I was grown enough to figure it out myself. So we decided to get an abortion.
This is where it really all, like, it get real emotional, it get real, you know what I'm saying, sentimental, you feel me? Even though we were young, you know what I'm saying, and you know, you really learn from your mistakes. I think us, like, I was afraid of being like a man, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I knew I was having sex or whatever, doing what I was doing, but not once in my mind did I believe that she would be pregnant, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that never crossed my mind. So when she did become pregnant, I turned into the ultimate immature jerk, you feel what I'm saying? I started, like, I was supposed to go, like, once she had scheduled the appointment, I was supposed to tell my grandma, like, cause, you know, since my mother passed away, so I had been staying with my grandmama.
I'm sorry, I don't mean.
Go ahead.
I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I just want to make this clear, because the reason why this decision was made is because I would have had nowhere to go.
Yeah, nowhere to stay. And
because
I had nowhere to allow
he
her to
hadn't
stay.
said anything to his grandmother or his
The whole
grandfather
time I never
the
said
entire
that.
time. My mother knew, but she wasn't, like I said, she wasn't gonna baby
Bless
me.
you, baby.
And had I went full term with the pregnancy, then I would have had to figure out where to stay and what to do. And yeah, so you can go ahead. Like, the day of the appointment that I scheduled everything for, he was supposed to come, and we were talking on the phone that morning.
We was talking on the phone about me being there, and us splitting the cost of the abortion. Because if you ever did an abortion, you know that it's expensive to do. It's not cheap. So, yeah, I had told her I would be there. Long story short, I never showed up because I was afraid of telling my grandmama that, hey, at 6 in the morning, I'm finna have to go to a doctor's appointment because Raven about to get an abortion. My girlfriend is about to have an abortion. And let alone, she didn't even know that we had been sexually active or that she was pregnant. So I just stayed home, and then they never say nothing. And then that day, I really didn't even communicate with her, check on her to see how she was doing. You know what I'm saying? See how everything was, how she was holding up. You know, I apologize for not being there, like all that. Mind you, that really destroyed my character for myself and just the outlook that her mama had on me. You feel what I'm saying? As a young man, you know, so
it was rough. It was rough. And then after everything happened, it was a whole tough situation that I'd rather not talk about, because that's where things get real emotional for me. But afterwards, I couldn't get in contact with him.
Yeah, I started picking up the phone, and I actually like just ran away from the situation, kind of abandoned the situation, abandoned her emotions, her feelings. I had just went back to what was comfortable for me in my life before I even met her.
So by the time I got the strength to come back to school, I was like, after school, I believe it was for like, I think cheer tryouts was going on, and I got stopped like, hey girl, Raven, you know, it was one of his classmates, and she was just like, have you seen Josh Women Crush Wednesday posts? WCW had done got popular back then.
Within like a week and a half or 2 weeks of her having an abortion.
And I said, I ain't seen nothing.
Within a week and a half or 2 weeks of her having an abortion, I had went back to my ex. And I posted her as my WCW, not because I wanted to, but because I knew that that's what she wanted. You feel what I'm saying? Because we had a real popular relationship. Me and my ex had a popular relationship. Everybody knew about us. You know what I'm saying? So when I had left her and came to Raven, you know, it kind of like was just like, dang, for real, he did that. You know what I'm saying? And then when she got pregnant, And I left her to go back to my ex. My ex was like, "Nigga, you know, you need to post me as your WCW, period." You know, and I was like, "Well, shoot, okay, cool, I ain't tripping." You feel me? And I did it, man. Just being, like I said, a total jerk, a total kid, man. You know, and she was told and informed by a fellow friend of mine that was a girl, and she really was like,
I didn't
"Hey."
have no words. Like, I was like, what? And instantly, I just let everything out, and I told
She called my
her.
grandma.
No, I told his classmate what went down between us, and that I hadn't heard anything, and this is just new to me, and this is messed up. And like, I was boohoo crying. I was very emotional. And so at that point, I said, you know what? This is not fair. This is like, it's not fair for me to be going through all of this. And I felt like he was just getting away with everything. So me stooping to his level and being immature, his level at the time, being immature, I called his grandmother because I had her number. I had got good with his family and good with his family. I was in good. Like, how did I have your grandmama number? But I called her and I told her everything, and she was highly disappointed. And
I found out that
she
my
called
grandmother,
my mom and me over to talk.
Yeah, and that's when I found out that my grandmother didn't even believe in abortions. You feel me? So she was kind of like hurt that I didn't open my mouth and say that she was pregnant, and then she was kind of just like really just upset with me as a young man. You feel me, for the way I handled the situation. She said, you know, it was embarrassing, and that was no way to treat a woman. So like, I just really felt like, you know, I really was hurt myself, and I had a lot of emotions that I never dealt with from that situation. So it's like, you know, I'm just glad that, you know, we was able to get over it, and, you know, God blessed us to have, you know, an ordained relationship, you know, at this point in our lives.
And that was really crazy for me too, because even knowing that now that she didn't believe it, and really I fought against my beliefs making that decision too, because I felt like I would have had nothing. I wouldn't have been able to care for a child at the time. So knowing that she didn't believe in that, and then I just made that decision in a mindset of fear, I was like even more upset with myself.
Yeah, I really did hurt. Like, you couldn't have done worse than what I did. Like, I'm talking about, you get a girl pregnant at a young age, you stop talking to her, go back to your ex. You know what I'm saying? And post it publicly in high school. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know, like, you can talk, say what you want, but social media is a platform for so many things, like bullying. You know, it can make or break a person if you're not strong enough. You feel what I'm saying? And I really just like took to social media with posting my ex, and then I started telling people that she had set me up, you know, like got me pregnant because she knew that, you know, I was playing football and I had an opportunity to go to school for it, and just saying a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. You feel me? And like, she still was the sweetest. Like, even though she went and told my grandma, I wasn't, like, I could never hate her for that. You feel what I'm saying? Because it was something that needed to really be done, and I just was afraid to do it. You feel me? But like, that was crazy, dog. I can't believe I even did all that.
It was a crazy situation, and I feel like that situation is when I lost myself, in a sense. Yeah, it was rough. However, there's a reason for everything, and God, when I say He's real, He's so real. So I finished out my year strong, graduated. I pushed through. I went to the military, signed the Army Corps, you know what I'm saying?
And the craziest thing, before she talked, before all of that happened, she had always told me, you know, because she an upperclassman, so we knew she was going to graduate before me. So she had always told me, you know, like no matter what, she was gonna be, you know, back at she would graduate and go do what she do, and then she would come to my graduation. Y'all, along the line, I totally forgot that she even said she would be at my graduation. Like, this is God. This part is God. I truly believe this is God.
So I came to the graduation. Not, to be honest, I came like, okay, I need to be presentable. I ain't dressed that cute because I couldn't find a cute outfit that I really wanted to find before. But I came and I was like, he gonna know something, period.
She tried to come slay on me, y'all.
I tried to come stunt.
She tried, like Nicki Minaj, she tried to do it on me. You feel
but
me?
And it's crazy because I saw his girl at the time, or what I thought to be his girl. We stood directly across from each other, and me and my friend was like, okay, we're gonna see what's gonna happen when they walk past, because the graduates had to walk back into the gym or whatever after y'all had walked
after the
stage.
after the whole graduation. Y'all know how it go in your high school. Like you know.
Did you see me though on the side
after graduation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
you was on my left side.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh.
And when I saw you, I was like, man, bro, she got dang on, goddamn, you standing with Kia.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, but she look good, bro.
Shout out to Bestie.
Shawty was looking real good, y'all. She was looking real edible. You feel me? So I had, you know what I'm saying, after graduation.
Take a bite of squat.
After graduation, man, after I went to gym, got my diploma, I was boohoo crying.
I saw his grandmother.
And you know, y'all, you know.
And I was like, hey, Grams.
And so when she was talking to grandma, you know, I spoke to her like, hey, how you doing? And
your grandma wanted us to take a picture together.
That's what I'm saying, but I'm finna get there.
And I'm like, he in a whole relationship with you, want to take a picture with me?
My grandma was not, she was like, y'all better stop and take this picture. Grandma was not having it. I don't care. She was like, I don't care what he did. I don't care how you feel.
I'm going to insert
the picture. I want this picture.
I'm going to insert the picture in here.
She was like, I want y'all to take this picture. You feel me? And so we took the picture, and that's what started us.
I ain't look all that cute.
That's what made us. I was fat. I was stressed out, y'all. I had got so fat, like my face was like, you feel me? So I was, you know, that's what started the conversation. Grandma was like, you know, whatever, y'all gonna take the picture for me, and we took the picture. You know what I'm saying? And I was really, my eyes was red because I had just finished crying because I got my diploma. And for those of you who don't know, I lost my mom in 2012. So graduating was a big achievement for me. And it meant a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that's what my mom would have wanted, you feel me to graduate. I missed 173 days of school and still graduated, y'all. On time, you feel me? So, I was boohoo crying. Mm-hmm. So when I saw her, I was already emotionally damaged. You know what I'm saying? I was going through a lot mentally. And I think that God is real, because anything good that's, you know, that...
God touched my heart. And I did something for him. People on graduation night.
She ended up buying, like, after graduation, you know, you gotta find a mood. What's the mood? We going to the club. What? She ended up purchasing a hotel room that was supposed to be for me.
Mm-hmm. You sleepy, baby?
She bought a hotel room that was supposed to be for me, but it ended up being for everybody and their mom. It was all partners. Everybody was, you know, doing what we do on graduation night, being young adults. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. She thought that I was still in a relationship with my ex. Okay. And I told him, like, hell no, I'm not with her.
The next day, he sent me a DM on Twitter.
And her DM going down in the DM, you go down.
And said,
I appreciate everything, you know what I'm saying, that you did for me. You didn't have to do it.
So after that, it was just like we picked up where we left off.
Yeah, for the most part.
Nothing.
For the most part, she, you know, she got back on the wagon. What in the world? Yo, she got messages from 5:30:15 the day after graduation. Why is this? See, hey, fellas, Y'all better start cheating, man. These ladies is keeping receipts, man. They keeping receipts, bro. Just go and get you one and stay all the way down. You feel me? Because this says, go back up. It says, I enjoyed you and the original family last night with a 100 emoji. Appreciate the support and everything. With the emojis. And I winked at her, y'all. You got to show them. I winked.
I'm going to screenshot it.
I winked at her, bro. I did the little flirtatious wink.
I didn't respond.
And she didn't respond to me.
But did I text you?
Yeah, I think you text me. You text me and then we started back talking. And then that's when we came up with the nicknames Turtle and
No, we've been had those nicknames.
Okay, so what was it? Turtle and what else?
Cause you remember.
I called you Turtle.
But that was your name on my phone. Turtle.
So what did you call me?
Nicole.
Yeah. But you had gave me another nickname, I thought.
No, it was Nicole.
So Turtle and Nicole. Yeah.
So yep, and we've been like this ever since.
And then we actually got married
February 11th, 2016.
a year
So
after
a year
graduation.
later, we got married.
We got married, bro.
And
Yeah.
2 years after that, we had Ashton.
Our first year of marriage, we got us an apartment.
Second year of marriage, we celebrated 2 years of marriage, and a day went by, and then on the 13th, Ashton was born. And then February 14th, it's Valentine's Day is after that. So we call ourselves the Love Family. So, yeah. But even through our marriage, it has not been easy. There are stories that we'll probably even have to tell after this. But
Yeah, them, we got a lot of story time.
highs, lows, we've been through it all. Goes to show you that you can work it out through anything.
If you want to.
Anything, but you gotta be willing to.
And it gotta be in God's will.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure, for sure.
And we know that our marriage is ordained by God. Like, nobody, nothing, not even us, could ruin this. What are you doing? And now we got this sassy, cute, handsome boy. If you love him, work it out.
Yeah, for real. Hey, and don't let nobody deter you away.
At all.
Because if a man wants to change, man,
He will.
he will.
For the
and
right one.
If a woman, wanna try. Go on and shoot for the stars, man. If I had to drop a jewel on y'all, man, on our generation, I would definitely say that I'm gonna say this. If you're really trying to be with somebody, y'all, you have to leave family, friends, and social media out of your business, bro. Because your friends don't want to see you win because they ain't got nobody to win with. You know what I'm saying? And they want you to be their party buddy, girl, go out buddy, girl, tea buddy, all this drama buddy.
That's not all friends, but yes.
It's not, man. But some of y'all got some messy friends, you know what I'm saying, who don't really care to see you be, successful and prosper, you feel me? So
and family, they love you.
But they only gonna
So they gonna go hard for you.
They ain't finna. They gonna tell you I told you so. He ain't, she ain't. You know what I'm saying? And all of that is just something you don't need to hear, man. Just make sure that when it comes to being in a relationship, man, y'all do those three things, man. I promise you that if it's destined, always, nothing, nevertheless. So, that's what I'm saying. Just leave those out the way, and like she said, keep God first.
Yeah, that's the moral of this story. Keep God first.
And if it's in His will, your relationship shall work.
Yeah,
and
if
no
you're
weapon
willing
formed
to,
against y'all
you got to put the work in.
Yeah.
This is a job, and we both working overtime for our happiness.
And you are forever in a relationship. In a relationship, you, male and female, both are forever students of each other. Mm-hmm. Like, it's always something that you can learn to about your significant other. You know what I'm saying? It's never oh, I know everything, like I know all about you. No, because people evolve and people change. So you are a continuous student of love and of a relationship. So yeah, we love y'all. You feel me? y'all give us some ideas of what y'all want to see. We want to do. We definitely want to do a Q&A. So like if y'all got questions that, you know what I'm saying, y'all want us to answer, we are and will forever always be that YouTube couple who just don't mind being transparent. You feel me? Like we want to be open with y'all. You feel me? Like open. Like, I'm talking about for real. So y'all make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe.
Yes, smash that like button.
Smash the like button. Smash.
Share
Share this video. Tell your friend to tell your friend. We're gonna be back.
Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Wait, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.